by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. I'm gonna be playing Wukong. For the runes, we got Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. With Wukong, you're a fighter champion, so you want to take the fights all the way. Conqueror helps us do that, giving us stacking attack, damage, and eventually some healing. With Wukong, we want to start the E. The E will give us a dash, deal AoE damage, and then give us attack speed. And with more attack speed, we have more auto attacks, and it just wail on the camp. That's Wukong is one of the simplest clears in the game. Just hit this bad boy. Level 2, we get the Q. The Q is going to reset our auto, deal extra damage, gives you extra range on the auto attack too, and it shreds the enemy's armor. Funnily enough too, the more points you put into the Q, the more range you get on it. Shout out to Son Goku. Ugh. Nice. With Wukong's passive, you build up armor and HP regen as you're fighting. So, as you're doing the camps, that's where your sustain comes from. And as you would do a gank, so long that you continue to hit the enemy, then you're going to be able to maintain that. The W is a very important ability. It's a very weird one, though. First part of it is a dash. So we dash, we become stealthed, and then as we hit the enemy, we reveal ourselves. And it spawns that clone. That clone's going to duplicate our auto attacks, our Q, and our ulti eventually. I'll continue to clear here. In the early game, we want to clear as much as we can. If there's an easy gank, then go for it. But if it's even a question if the gank would work, then I'm not moving. Mid lane? Not all in him. Keep doing the blue here without a Kali shoved in. And then with bot lane, these guys, nothing's happening, so we keep farming. We want to save the smite for the Scuttle Crab, even if we're late to it, and we want to save the W. The W is a very, very, very long cooldown, so we need to have that bad boy up if we want to fight. We're against Trundle. A Trundle with exhaust. Alright, well, we would not win the 1v1 anyways. Oh, let's get to the play first. Off we go. Alright. W. E. Auto. Auto. Flash. Auto. Q. Good enough. The Lucian dies naturally and then... Danger. Guys, we can crash this wave. You can also just recall, you know, that's an option. Back to the Scuttle Crab. Clear this bad boy and then get a reset. Yeah, we won't be able to help that. Oh, smite. Job's done. Nothing to see here, Trundle. Nothing to see. Alrighty, pretty good start to the game. Sheen, Longsword, Control Ward, Sweeper. Off we go. With the Sheen, we get the Spellblade passive and Ability Haste. With the Spellblade passive, after we cast an ability, our next auto attack will deal more damage. We spam out every ability we can as we're doing the camps. Our Q's cooldown is reduced when we auto attack as well. So naturally, we're just going to be spamming out the Q and getting infinite Sheen procs. Not only as we do the camps, but as we fight the enemy champions for real. Building into that Trinity first, we also get a Longsword. And then I like to go for that Sweeper after the first recall because you can start affecting these lanes. If you're not hitting a lane or doing the objective, then you're really not doing much, so... On turn 2, once you have some items, that's the time to get that Sweeper and then start being somewhat active. We get level 5, 3 points in the Q, more damage, more range, lower cooldown, more armor, shred as well. Very nice. And with each level we get as Wukong, as a bruiser, you get a little bit more than most champions. So much of what we are is just stats, HP, armor, and AD. And if we have more of that than the enemy, we probably beat them. These guys are super low. But they are just going to leave, huh? To the Gromp. Alright guys, I get it. I get it. 1,000 pings, I get it. I'll get to that dragon. We know that the Trundle's pathing towards topside since he had finished his clear on the top side and then ganked mid from that direction. So, I should be good to do the dragon. Use the Sweeper as we enter the river. And we can spot out the wards like that. Put a control ward down and then just start this bad boy up. Mid lane has prio, that's bad. My bot lane has prio, that's good. Let's do the dragon. Use that health potion and save the W for now. The Akali can come and try to fight us. So I'm gonna need that. Hello, friend. W. I am just dead. I'm just dead instantly. She lands E, I'm just dead. Look at that damage. Oh, nice, 700. Instantly. Oh, nice. Clean him up. Bro. I was ready to, like, use the W too, it's not fast enough. She walks up, E, outplayed. Silas cleans her up, and then it is what it is. Option 2 is Wukong, right there, is that you do nothing. If you do nothing, it's probably worse than doing something. As a bruiser too, when you start the fights and then die, this isn't even cope, by the way. When you start the fights and die, then your allies can clean up the fight. It's not ideal, but listen, that's something we got going for us. Get the level 6 right there into the top lane. Now it'd be Trundle's time to gank. And he's somehow bot lane. He must have reset. I have my ulti and we could maybe surprise the Gnar. W. Okay. Okay. And my bot lane dies too. No, that's great. Ugh. I want to shove the wave here and then maybe dive the Gnar. Ugh. Ugh. Buh. Buh. He's gonna be too healthy for this. Let's go ahead and get the berries. Do you guys have any camps? Please have some camps. Akali's coming. No, that makes sense. That makes sense that Akali's investigating the top side right now. That's my bad for existing. The enemy's not doing the dragon, so now I'll actually leave. I was kind of biding my time because I could steal the enemy's blue side camps. I could gank top, I could gank mid. And if the enemy's doing a play on the bot side there, I need to have an answer to it as a bruiser. You have your impact through your plays. If you're not doing plays, you're not doing anything. And any of those options would have been a fine play. But since the enemy does nothing bot side, and I get found by the Akali, it's back to the camps. We'll get the ketchup XP, everything will be good. We got the Phage, HP, AD, and then movement speed as we hit the enemy. You always want to build into that Phage second, instead of that Hearthbound Axe. Akali, I love you. Sweeper, and why is everything warded today? They might have better laners. Akali is shoved in here, I'll start up the Void Grubs. And with my ulti, we can have a good fight here. Save that W. Alright, he's just going for the gank top, gotcha. I'll be all alone here. Don't be surprised if Akali and Trundle show up. Nice, Trundle goes for dragon, so I'll just take these. And now, let's go take his blue. Oh, into top lane. Akali does real fun, fair, and balanced damage. There's the dash. We can dive. She has no shroud. Alright, target champions only. E, auto, Q, W. Q, flash away. Job's done. Wukong's ulti, we knock up the target, dealing damage. Dealing max health damage, and then it lowers the Q cooldown. So ideally, you get a Q off before you use the first part of your ulti. I kind of canceled my auto, but oh well. Trundle takes my blue, we do not care. Alright. Trinity Force, another control ward, off we go. As I full clear the camps, I'll catch up in XP, no problem to the Trundle. And with my ulti down, it feels a lot better to be farming. You always want to do that play first with the ulti and then go back to farm. You don't want to waste an infinite amount of time to do so, but you do want to get a play off. Into the river here. Trundle took my blue and my Gromp. Go ahead and just do wolves. It's way faster to do all my camps than it would be to invade him right now. We're just trying to get done with enough camps to then have a level up and be in position with our ulti. Even though the Trundle has that level lead, if I spend all my time farming just to catch up, no one cares. If I kill a bad guy one more time, the game's over, I win. The Trinity Force gives us AD, attack speed, HP, ability haste. Spellblade passive now deals even more damage. And yeah, Trinity's our early fighting item. And that's all Wukong does here. We fight. We are going to run into the bad guy here. Smite this, and we are almost ready. As we go into the top lane here, I want to get into the lane bush, and Renekton's dead. Alright. Alright, well, Renekton is dead. Can I sneak in? Kind of. Kind of. Hold up. Oh! Well, never mind. Don't forget that Trundle has exhaust. That guy's a 1v1 machine. Let's just not interact with him. To the bot side. My Gromp will be respawning, and then I can make a play down there. Are we serious? Let's go for the Sundered Sky. Nice, Trundle didn't tank by red. Uh-huh. Play's gonna happen without me mid. Holy. They're super throwing. Yep, he's gonna get both of them, no problem. Nice. So this is warded, and then one thing we can do is just use our W dash to get over the wall here. And now, we have the flank on the Lucian. E, auto Q, ulti, moving, smite, auto Q, ulti, and Q. Well, if I got the auto, I was in business. That Shin ulti was for like 1 quadrillion, man. Oh well, most of my camps are down. We used the ulti, we died. We're gonna have the death timer, walk back to the camps, and the time doing the camps to get that ulti up again. Bruh. Bro, that Shin ulti was gigantic. Not the best early game, obviously, but where we're gonna have our big impact will be in the mid game. Our ulti is AoE. Our tankiness is most useful whenever we're tanking in front of our allies, and we have more opportunities for those sorts of fights as we enter the mid game. So, even though this early game has been like half Chungus, it's fine. Especially in low elo, you'll never truly know if the game is won until the mid game. Your allies could be 0 and 15, and you can quite literally still have a chance. They'll be complaining and whatnot, but like, listen, just mute them. It's 2026, man. Just mute them. Rest in peace. Level 9, we have the Q maxed. With the jungle completed, we get movement speed after we clear camp, or as we're in a bush, so it helps us to get in position for the plays. Run the hell into them real fast. Might as well run into the Gnar here. Sweeper. My Renekton is 3 levels down. Alright. W. E. Auto Q. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Alright. Flash auto Q. And eventually here. E. Auto. Thank you. I'll be taking this entire wave.
An ally has been slain.
I will be taking the next wave too. Maxing that E second. Lower cooldown and more attack speed on it. More of that attack speed, we can get more of our Q cooldown. Especially in low elo, you can get so many auto attacks off, so I think it's better than maxing the W. Nice! Trundle shows! So since Trundle shows he won't be ganking me here, I'll just take this whole turret. Nobody else will ever take this turret for the rest of the game. I can't get to the bot lane in time for that dragon. Let's do this. Gnar TPs, well that's fine. That's fine. Alright. My team won the play, so I'll just go ahead and reset, and then play for that dragon. Gnar will take the top turret. It is what it is. Defending doesn't matter. What we need to do is progress the game. The way we do that is by killing people and taking stuff, so... To the dragon. We got the Tunneler and Caulfield's building into Sundered Sky. A little bit of tankiness and a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and start this bad boy up. Phew. Nice. We can get 2 Qs off per clone now that we have enough ability haste. Job's done. My ulti is up. Oh. Onto Shen. E auto Q. Hit him. Hit him. Waiting. Waiting. Auto Q. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. W. Oh, I'm trying to reach for the Lucian. E auto Q ulti. Ulti. And I can't even get the Q off on that guy. Auto E, auto Q, close, hit him, hit him, hit him, Q, nice, push, W, come here, come here, ugh, bro, I just had a little bit of movement speed. Well, Lucian, I'm gonna have to kill you, bud. E, auto, and it's the Shin ulti. No, I deserve it, I deserve it. I tried to chase the Akali, I could have killed the Lucian to begin with, but like, it is what it is. We'll be going for, yeah, Ninja Tabby. 4-3-3. It's a real Chungus Wukong experience right now. We're truly entering the mid-game now that we have 2 items and are level 11. With level 11, we have our second point in the ulti. More damage, lower cooldown, of course, but the lower cooldown just means we have more impact more often. Nice. With our second item, Sundered Sky, we get AD, HP, ability haste, and our initial auto crits and heals us. Combo that with the Sheen proc of the Trinity. Our E auto Q does a lot of damage. So even if you can't fully commit to a play, you have a lot of impact with both of those procs. And then with that sustain you get from the Sundered Sky, you'd be surprised how much you can randomly tank as a fight just keeps going and going. And don't forget, our basic goal will be to win the team fights and then take all the objectives that we can. It doesn't get any more in-depth than that in the mid-game. You just have to not lose sight of it. And then it becomes how we do it. Obviously, we want to take a fight with numbers advantage, and we obviously want to take fights when, say, we have ultis, the enemy doesn't, when they're mispositioned, etc., etc. I think for most low elo players is that you have to identify where the hell your allies are and just fight there. Too often people try to make solo plays, and those plays just aren't important in the mid game. As you chase one enemy, 4 other enemies are going to show up, and you're going to die. Okay, that's Akali's ulti. W. You have Blast Cone, but of course you do. Onto the Trundle here. The Ziggs can show up. Naturally. Auto Q. This could be fine. E, ulti, flash, W, ulti. I'm still dead? I'm still dead. Bro. Trundle ulti dealt 400 damage. The Akali Ignite deals 300 damage. That's just damage over time that I'm just dead to. Let's get Hex Drinker. Holy moly. The Ninja Tabby and our passive will give us enough armor. Bro. Bro, those guys dealt so much damage. Well, we'll play for the dragon fight coming up. The early game is quite a bit of farming into some plays. The mid game is a lot of plays into farming. 30 seconds on the ulti is not that much time, so let's do the red buff and then go fight the dragon. As a failure, we die on that play, we lose the Rift Herald, it is what it is, to the next one. Even when you die, there's no going back, there's no changing the past. You just have to keep fighting again as Wukong. There's no farming to catch up, there's none of that. Sweeper. Okay. Nice, W. Nice, he's going in. E, waiting. Auto Q. Hit him, hit him, hit him. His allies aren't here. Alright. My Silas has TP too, so that's pretty good. Oh! Oh man, E auto Q. Man. Ulti. Waiting. W, auto Q, ulti. Knock these guys up. E, auto Q. Please don't ult me. Nice, he just dies. The Trundle is still around, boys. Oh wait, the Trundle went top. What? What? They dropped the Rift Herald and recall. Like, Nice, there's the Shin ulti too. Oh, he missed his Q. Shout out to I missed my Q. To the dragon. Bro, all's well that ends well. What a chaotic game. We group up with the boys. We do the dragon fight. I ulti the Akali, you know, when I can. And then even though she's in the shroud and I can't auto attack her, we can get that damage off. We finished that kill and I hit as many people as I could with the second part of my ulti, setting up the Renekton and my brand for more damage. That's all it takes. If you click backwards, if you play safe in these fights, it never amounts to anything. If you go forward and hit the enemy with all you got, you can get value even if you die like an idiot. But as you die like an idiot, well, you're going to get more experience. 20 seconds on the ulti. Just staying up the map right now. I'm still just going to wait here. I need the enemy to go in or to make a mistake for us to have a real play. Eventually, Akali shows up. Auto Q. W away. Onto the Akali here. E. Auto Q. You're dead. Alright. The enemy's going to play safe. If I'm standing still in lane, they'll never move forward. So I reposition into the jungle, and then I can enter the fight from the side. W. Auto Q. Ulti. E. Okay, we got a splash. Not bad. Ulti. Q. Job's done. Ulti is spent. You know what we do next. I'm going to farm my blue side camps and then reset. The next objective to play for will be the Baron, so we'll be playing on the top side of the map. So, let's do the bot side camps and then get a recall. 6, 4, and 5, and I have 100 gold shutdown. It's finally working out. I do have a good mid lane, but still, just know that even if you fail those early plays, like, listen, Bob, it actually can work out. I'm not even coping. I'm not just a noob who died in the early game. I'm good, I swear, I swear. Some component items, control wards to the top side. Hex Shrinker and Caulfield's giving us some damage and magic resist. A spell... what the hell? A magic damage... Spell shield. A magic damage shield as we get low. That will help us against the Akali. And then I suppose that Trundle damage, that ulti, almost one-shot me. Rest in peace. A little bit of W, a little bit of E, a little bit of... Can't even Q this guy. Naturally, Shin's coming. My ulti's coming up. E, auto Q, is fine, is fine. Q, hit him, hit him. This will be Nara or Akali showing up. E, ulti, W, ulti, Q, flash away. Do we have any damage, boys? Any damage at all? Thank God that guy's not flashing on me. E, auto Q, hit him, W, Q. Good enough. E. Auto Q. Miss me. Get up. You have exhaust. Oh. Yes. Alright. Job is done. We don't do the Baron because we're all pretty low. My team will just push. So now it's my time to farm once again. Once you're done with the plays in the late game, can you take an objective? Yes or no? If no, go farm and then reset. Don't forget to reset. Don't be on the map with 1,000,000 gold for no reason. My allies die. It is what it is. Let's get the Maw and get on the map. We're level 15, pretty close to level 16 for the final point in our ulti. We have to keep fighting. Not a lot of time to farm here. To the top side. My Ziggs died, so I guess I can clear midwave too. Bro. 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 Hello, guys. Well, 400 damage. W. E. Auto Q. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Q. Hit him. Oh, they overreached, and that's the price they pay. We can do the Baron, boys. That's what I don't want to tell you. We can just do the Baron. Alright. You can use the clone to tank it too. Wukong has okay DPS. He has okay ability to tank this. His Baron's okay. If the enemy comes, our turn is super good. Looks like they're not even contesting, though. Keep spamming that Q. Job's already done. Hot dog. Let's reset to the dragon. Building into GA as our last item. The GA will give us the ability to come back to life. We completed the Maul, which gives us AD ability haste, magic resist, bigger magic damage shield, and omnivamp when we get low. Very nice. So now we can have a really good chance against that Akali. Kill that guy. There's the stun. Oh, W. E. Auto. Don't even have to get the Q. I got a good flank on these guys. Oh, Lucian's toast. E. Auto. Q. He's just dead. He's just dead, Bob. W. E. Auto ulti. And auto Q. E. Ulti. Very nice, very nice. Back to the dragon. I'll finish the dragon with Baron buff. My team will push. And that's obviously a super good fight for us. Job's done. Got level 16 off the fight alone, man. We did the dragon, we did the fight. I didn't even farm a camp and I got a whole level up. Let's go ahead and take this guy's camps. Silas is going to push bot lane. Their entire team's going to respawn. So if we take a fight where we dive, it becomes too much. But if the enemy's pushed up like this, we have an opportunity. Let's go ahead and W over the wall. Okay, this is fine. E. Q. This is not fine, huh? It's fine. Q. This is fine. W. Q. Yeah, they just walked into their death. Well played. A little bit of sustain. Nice. They chased me and just died. Well played to them. Remember the part where I said as a bruiser, sometimes you take damage and then your allies clean them up? Sometimes you could just pull them into your entire team and they'll chase you. I don't know why. Ugh. The team will take that. I'll take this. Bro, I'll just ulti the wave. I don't know. Push. Auto. Q. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Any allies? Alright, they taunt him. Q. Hit it. Hit it. Haha. Oh. Flash. Nice. Ian. Auto. W away. Oh, I'm ignited. Alright, we're good. Final score, 10-4 and 11. Trinity dealing 3.4k. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Click that join button to support the channel and get access to videos sooner. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. If you've been wanting to try coaching but thought it wasn't very affordable, we now have group coaching, which is going to be limited slots but cheaper than the regular hourly coaching, and it will give you access to a 1-hour session with a group twice a week, so we can hit both time zones. In those sessions, we'll do VOD reviews, questions and answers. We'll have the champ request stream now exclusive to just the group here. And then sometimes there will be guest challenger players that stop by too. And this will all be in its own Discord where you get to talk to the other dedicated Bobs that are trying to climb and learn more. Alrighty, see you there.